All right, you primitive screwheads, listen up.
Well, I got a burr under my saddle.
We talk, you listen.
Somebody that's going to take an innocent life is not mentally insane?
You know them.
Time to nut up or shut up.
You love to hate them.
It's the Denton and Sasquatch Show.
Can I bring my AR-15 next time?
Sure.
Yes.
This place is half talk show, half weird daycare. I love it.
You can't handle the truth.
Hello and welcome once again to the Denton and Sasquatch Show, coming to you from both California and Alabama. My name is Sasquatch. I'm the beast in California. Then we've got Denton. He's in Alabama. What's up?
What's up there? Nothing new. Let's get right to the show, let's say.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, if you want to follow us, you don't go to our website because we never go there. You can go to prepperforms.net and you'll find us discussing the end of the world, preparing for the end of the world, politics, religion, all the things that's important. And you can also email us at our email, which is dentonandsasshow@gmail.com. Did I get it right?
Yes, you did.
Holy smokes. Okay, let's dive right into the crazy world that we live in. First thing up is from the Orlando Sentinel. Woman stabbed her daughter, 11, to prevent her from having sex, the cops say. Next we have U.S. quarantine.
Wait. You don't just tantalize us with stabbing her daughter to prevent sex and then to move on. We need to get some meat out of this story.
Oh, well, I just figured it's somebody crazy killing a kid. But we'll read this together. This is the first time I've read it. Here we go. Are you ready?
As always, prepared.
All right. A woman who stabbed her 11-year-old daughter more than a dozen times Sunday said it was because the girl smiled different, causing the mother to think her daughter was having sex, authorities say.
Wait a second. I never knew that your smile could give away your sex.
I guess she had that afterglow. I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know.
Rosa Rivera,
Andale,
28. Yeah, andale. 28, then drove Aleyda. Aleyda?
Yeah, Aleyda, something like that.
Aleyda Rivera to Winnie Palmer Hospital, where Rivera was detained by hospital security after wielding a purple-handled pocket knife soaked with blood. Dead giveaway that she done something wrong. She then says, "My baby is gone." Rivera told first responders, according to her arrest report. Aleyda had 15 stab wounds to her back and defensive wound to her right arm. These cases are horrific and tragic. Yeah, no kidding. Brilliant. That sheriff is brilliant. Anyway, authorities determined the incident started at a home on the 5700 block of Citadel Drive, where witnesses said Rivera arrived about 7:30 in the morning and began pounding on the door, accusing a man of having sex with her daughter. Okay, there's a picture of this woman.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't look sane.
To say the least.
Yeah, she's got sores on her nose and her cheek. I think there's some drugs involved, to be honest with you. But yeah, public service announcement for everybody listening: stabbing your child to death is not the best way to keep them from having sex.
Maybe start out with timeouts and things like that, and then work your way up to the stabbings.
A little sex ed class, something. Put the knife down. So.
Oh boy! All right.
Yeah. Unfortunately, again, a kid is killed because of an idiot.
Oh, did the little girl die?
Yeah, she was killed.
Oh, okay. I didn't catch that part.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, she died. The mother even drove around a while.
Oh, well,
before going to the hospital.
Okay,
to make sure the kid was died.
Yeah, she bled out. All right, that's a horrible way for your child to die.
Yeah, but she tried to make her comfortable, the article said.
Would you give her a pillow?
Yeah, sure. Whatever. Make her comfortable as you're killing her. It makes sense. All righty. Well, this is from blacklistednews.com, but their source is Zero Hedge, so I should have went ahead and clicked right on over to Zero Hedge, but here we are. As of March 7th, U.S. immigration officials have quarantined at least 2,287 migrants, illegals, carrying everything from mumps to chicken pox.
Oh, man. I hate to laugh or at least chuckle at something like that, but it's just gotten so ridiculous that I can do nothing but chuckle.
Well, it is stupid. Thank you, Democrats. But ICE officials have been notified of 236 confirmed or probable cases of mumps among detainees in 51 facilities in the past 12 months, compared to no cases detected between 2016 and 2018. January and February, I forgot to give the months. Last year, 423 detainees were determined to have influenza and 461 to have chicken pox. All three diseases are largely preventable by vaccine.
Wow.
I'm not going to go into the vaccine thing.
I am doomed then. I should start drinking up.
Why?
Well, because with this, coming across the border at me, and then, you know where they're coming, California. And then we also have, a quarter of the country's homeless here, who we've had breakouts of typhus, medieval diseases. I was just listening today on the radio. They were talking about it. In 1 year, we've had 167 cases of typhus.
Wow.
It's a medieval disease, and we've got typhus in the streets. So, yeah, I'm probably dead pretty soon.
Well, it's not just California. These people are going to Louisiana Pine Prairie immigration detention. They're going to Mississippi. And then it's determined what are they going to do with them.
Well, they're overwhelming the system.
Yeah. Well, this one detention manager, he was told, you need to quarantine these people. And he said, no, we're just going to throw them in there. Well, that's great. That's great. Now, everybody's going to get sick, which is why the numbers get inflated, is because of stupidity. And then the ones that aren't showing any symptoms, okay, we'll deport them now. Okay, what if they start showing symptoms, or when I say symptoms, they're not presenting problems. They know they're sick, but they're not presenting. They get sicker on the way. Now your ICE agents, other people are getting sick along the way. So, yeah, and this is all because the Democrats will not allow Donald Trump to close the border. Because your life is not nearly as important as the lives of people who don't belong in this country.
Well, we do have some Republicans to blame for this as well, but yeah, mostly Democrats.
Okay. Oh, that's wrong mic or wrong mouse. Click that off. Got anything else to talk about on that? If
no.
not, I'm clicking it up.
No, I think we pretty much covered that we're doomed when it comes to getting killed by a disease.
Oh, yeah. Now let's go on to the National Rifle Association Institute for Legal Action. Is that what it is? Yeah. Institute for Legislative Action.
All right.
NRA. Hawaii. Gun control bills passed Chamber of Origin and resolution introduced to redefine or repeal the Second Amendment.
Now, I've seen this kind of being bantied around, but I didn't really get that into it. So is this just supposed to happen in Hawaii, or are they putting this forward to go all over the United States?
Well, let's explore this. Let's explore this together, what say?
All right.
I believe it's as a matter of fact, it's just Hawaii State. This week, a resolution was introduced in the Hawaii State Senate calling on the United States Congress to change. Well, no, they're trying to get the U.S. Congress to change or repeal the Second Amendment.
Yeah, I was going to say.
This resolution shows a gross disregard for individual liberties that the United States was founded upon. Yes. And by the way, NRA, don't end a sentence with a preposition.
Maybe this is just a ploy for them to get extra brass.
Extra brass?
Well, yeah, because if they think they're going to repeal the Second Amendment, there's going to be a lot of brass flying.
Well, there might be. In Hawaii?
No, but we got boats to go over there.
I don't give a rip what they do in Hawaii.
I may even make a phone call to Japan.
And tell them what?
Hey, remember last time? Go for it again.
We're stepping down this time. Yeah. So apparently, from what I've read, this is the first time I really read into it. Hawaii State Senate is calling upon the United States Congress to change or repeal the Second Amendment. Well, you can't change the Second Amendment, and you can't repeal the Second Amendment because it is part of the Bill of Rights. Those are rights endowed upon us by our Creator, and the United States Congress cannot tinker with it, period. That is what the Bill of Rights is about. You can't do it. Those are our individual rights. Can't mess with them.
You know what's funny? You say this. I was having a conversation with my dad today, and he said, I think some of these lawmakers don't even know what's in the Constitution because they come up with this stuff that is totally against the Constitution all the time. I said, yeah, I know, Dad. They're a bunch of idiots.
Yeah. It's not so much they don't know the Constitution. They don't know. We've had this discussion before. They don't know the origin of the thoughts in the Constitution. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How do those people come together to formulate these thoughts? Where do they get their information from? Yes, I just ended a sentence with a preposition. I'm sorry. And because of that, we have people like Chuck Schumer who tells us, well, the Second Amendment is so that the National Guard can have weapons.
Yeah,
really, Chuck?
Because we had a National Guard in 1776.
Well, the way they rationalize it is that the militia is now the National Guard.
No.
And the Second Amendment was so the militia would be able to have weapons.
All right, Chuck, keep dreaming.
Yeah, so Chuck, you're telling us the government told the government that the government can have guns.
Yeah.
I'm not buying them.
Yeah,
okay.
That's exactly what they did. We are allowing you to have guns, us.
Yeah, so they're insane. But just keep in mind that, well, it's not going to go anywhere. It can't go anywhere because the Republicans still hold the Senate.
Well,
but
you know what,
think
though?
About that.
Like I told my dad when I was talking to him about it, I said, you know what? They say this stuff just to get the headlines. They're idiots. They just throw it out there, and then all the stupid media jumps on top of it. And, oh, yeah, look what they're trying to do for to save you from the NRA and the Second Amendment, when really they can't do anything.
Yeah, probably. But why would Hawaii be trying to get the headlines like that? I mean, I don't care about Hawaii. It's a daggum island way out there that I'm never going to go to. Never. And the people who want to go vacation in Hawaii, well, they'll do it regardless because they don't care they're going on vacation. So I really do believe those people out there are that sick and stupid that they think that they can repeal or amend the Second Amendment.
Hey, I got an idea. Hawaii, I believe, is one of the only states, there may be more than one, but I know it's one of them, that has no snakes. There's no snakes on the island. So I say we airdrop thousands of snakes and they can keep them busy with that. Water
moccasins, rattlesnakes,
anything
cobras.
Maybe a cobra. That's something that's going to live in the tropics because, I don't think a western diamondback's going to survive in Hawaii, but anything that might live in the tropics, maybe some Australian, what are those, the mambas? Something like that.
That sounds like a dance. But yeah, black mamba.
There you go.
All right. Well, here's my last one. And I thought this is just a scream. Picture, if you will. A woman reportedly booted from gun hearing after threatening to shoot lawmaker and NRA members.
Let me guess. Democrat?
How'd you guess? An unidentified woman was reportedly ejected from a Connecticut gun hearing Monday after she was spotted sending a text threatening to shoot a lawmaker and NRA members. The woman is an anti-gunner. So
liberal, yes.
Yes. She said, if I had a gun, I would blow away Sampson and a large group of NRA. Now, somebody over her shoulder took a picture with their phone of the text that she was sending somebody. So that's kind of funny. The woman appeared to be directing her ire at Republican Connecticut State Senator Rob Sampson, who describes himself as a constitutional conservative and is an NRA Defender of Freedom Award recipient.
I like him already. So I like him already.
Yeah, no doubt. Several gun control measures were set to be discussed in Hartford on Monday before the Judiciary Committee, including an update to safe storage laws, a measure requiring anyone open carrying a firearm to produce a permit for open carry. You got to have a permit for that. If asked by the police, a move to regulate ghost guns or 3D printed firearms and components, a bill prohibiting cities and towns to enact their own firearm laws. Now, you think probably that last one is a good idea, but I'll bet you they want to prevent cities from saying, open carry, concealed carry, we don't care, you're good in our town.
Most likely, yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, yes, an anti-gunner, liberal idiot, threatens to shoot a state senator and NRA members.
Well, isn't that always the way? I don't want you having guns, so I'll shoot you to keep you from having them.
Oh, absolutely. My question is, where would she get a gun, and what would she shoot if she did pull the trigger?
She would probably use the gun show loophole.
Yeah.
The mythical gun show loophole.
So here's a woman that does not sound, I doubt she has a gun, never probably held a gun before in her life. Now she's going to use a gun to kill multiple people?
Yeah.
Her foot would be the first thing blown off.
Most likely, yes.
Okay. I'm done. What you got?
All right, good night, everybody. Have you heard the, I guess it's a little bit of a controversy swirling around about the new Captain Marvel movie?
Well, you know how much I'm into movies, and I keep track of all. No.
Yes,
no,
you're not a big comic book fan, I take it.
Not really.
No. Well, I'll admit I am a bit of a comic book geek. I used to read them when I was younger, and I like all the stories, all the MCU stuff. Captain America and Iron Man, all that junk, right?
When I was a kid, I was reading the Federalist Papers and the Anti-Federalist Papers, so I don't know.
Well, if they had them in comic book form, I would have read them.
Okay, well, sorry.
Well, anyway, it's like any Hollywood movie these days. It seems like they're trying to push an agenda, of course, and some people were accusing this movie of being sort of a feminist rah-rah movie because the superhero in this movie is a woman, and her best friend sort of person is a woman, and so it kind of turned into a big deal. Not a big deal. I mean, in certain circles, I guess a big deal.
Well, okay.
Well,
I'm not going to be much help on this. I'm telling you right now.
No, I know. You can just sit back and kind of listen, but
okay.
I just when I first heard about this, I kind of got wrapped up in a little bit with it too, because I was like, well, I don't want to go see a movie that's just like pushing an agenda of feminism and stuff like that. But I've had a change of heart. I think
really,
I think it's very important for them to make movies like this about strong women.
Why? I mean, okay, but why?
Well, I mean, the movie's important. It's important in a way that like no other movie has ever been. It features a strong, powerful, independent female character. And
okay.
up until now, we haven't had any of these.
Bull crap.
Well, hold on a second. We haven't had any female lead characters that were strong and powerful and independent and all that good stuff. No one like... Gotta take a breath. Princess Leia, Red Sonja, Ripley from Alien, Sarah Connor from The Terminator, both Thelma and Louise, not to mention the ladies from 9 to 5, all the 80s Bond girls, Pretty Frickin' Woman, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Carrie, the one that had superpowers, the whore from Basic Instinct, Trinity from the Matrix movies, all the Farscape women, Mila Jovovich, who was in both The Fifth Element and Resident Evil, Beatrice Kiddo from Kill Bill, and of course on TV we've got Alice Cramden, Lucille Ball, Morticia Addams, Xena the Warrior Princess, Marge Simpson, Samantha Carter from Stargate, Captain Janeway, and 7 of 9 from Star Trek.
You did not mention Wonder Woman.
Well, she's movies and TV, but yeah. So basically, I'm just kind of making a joke there that, yeah, we've had a few.
Well, did you like the movie?
It was okay. It wasn't one of their best ones. There was a little bit of the feminism sort of thing, because it kind of shows her growing up, and she's, riding go-karts and playing baseball, and every time she's trying to do it, the boys are always saying, "You don't belong here." But that was really about the gist of it.
Oh, okay. Because I might like the movie. I mean, I was reading bad things about the Black Panther, but I thought the Black Panther was one of the best movies I've seen.
Really? You really liked it that much?
I did. I really did.
Yeah,
Have you seen it?
Yeah, I saw it. It wasn't one of my favorites either. I mean, it was okay. It was decent. It was entertaining. Just not one of my favorites.
I thought the special effects were great.
Yeah, special effects were good.
Okay, so five stars being the best.
For Captain Marvel?
Yeah.
I give it a 3. I'll give it a 3. 3.5.
3.5. Okay. So
Well-
you would
well,
recommend
you know-
watching it on DVD?
Yeah, but you know what? Now that I think about it, I may be tainted just a little bit because of where I went to see it. And this just opened up a whole nother can of worms.
Oh boy.
Have you ever heard of these theaters where they serve food?
Hell no.
Okay, well, it's
I couldn't go. I would not go.
well, I advise you not to go. I had never been to one before, and it just happened to be playing, so we thought we'd check it out, and that's where we went. Well, basically, while the trailers are playing, there's little waiter people running around taking orders, and you have like a seat, and you have a tray in front of you that kind of swings in and out. Well, if you want them to come to your chair, you press a little button, and that gives them a red light or something so they know to come. So all during the trailers, they're running up and down the aisles in your way. They pretty much get all the orders taken and start serving the food. I didn't get anything. I just got like a soda. But, you know, people are eating, I don't know, like rack of lamb and stuff. but they're serving the food at the beginning of the movie, and I'm like, get out of my way. I mean, they're walking right in front of you to go to the people in the middle, because I was at the end, in the middle aisle. And then they finally get all that done. But then, you know, Junior needs some ketchup for his onion ring, so he presses the button, and some guy comes running up the stairs, and he gets in your way. And it just takes you out of the whole movie. So you think it's over, but no, now it's the very end of the movie where, you know, everything's kind of coming to a climax, and okay, what's going to happen? And now they're walking around handing out the bill. Just like at a restaurant, you know, a little folding, you know, cardboard thing or whatever, you know. And then I open up the bill, and I look at it, and they want a tip. I'm like, are you kidding me? So
I got a tip for you. Get out of my way when I'm watching the movie.
Odd Nursey just kept looking at me, and she goes, you look miserable. I go, I am miserable.
How many people around you were eating with the mouths open?
Probably all of them.
See, I would have blown up right then, right there.
Yeah, well, needless to say, I will not be going back to that theater.
I can imagine why.
I mean, even though as much as I hate people, I do like going to the movies with people because everybody kind of laughs at the funny parts and kind of like winces when somebody gets punched or something, you know. It's kind of like a communal experience. But when you got people slurping their food and waiters walking in front of you and all that crap going on, it's like, no.
You know what I learned? The last 2 times I went to the movies, which was many years ago, I took earplugs. It's like going to a concert. You know, they have the sound up loud enough where you can have earplugs in, which will drown out the human element around you, but you can still hear what's going on in the movie.
That might be a good idea. That's a helpful Denton tip.
Yes. All right. Well, so it's 3.5 out of 5. Don't go to a theater where they're serving food. It's bad enough people get popcorn and sit there and anyway. Now we're going down my little pet peeves.
The guy trying to open his box of Good and Plenty's.
Yeah.
It's rattling and making noise.
Yes.
All right, I want to finish things off with something that is sure to drive you insane, which
great,
makes me happy. But
the shrinks need money.
I came across this little list of excuse me. This is from endoftheamericandream.com. It's 50 actual college courses. And let me tell you, these college kids have got to be the smartest kids on the planet because they're going into crippling debt and they're paying for their own indoctrination, and then they do the bidding of their handlers. How smart is that?
Brilliant.
I was thinking only reading some of them, but I think I want to go through all of them because these are you're going to love this.
Of course, you know, by the time Bernie Sanders wins the presidency, we'll all be paying for their college. Just think about it. You'll be paying for these kids to go to school that will teach them absolutely nothing about getting a job or help their life.
Well, when I read this list, you know, almost anybody with half of a brain knows that like something is wrong in this country these days because people are just acting crazy. Well, this list is going to clear everything up. You're going to know exactly why.
All right, let's get to it. That's going to be fun. Everybody, buckle your seatbelt.
Yeah, definitely. Number 50, University of Pennsylvania, Womenism and Identity Politics in the Realm of Hip-Hop. Now, I know you're going to think, oh, well, Sasquatch made these up. I did not. These are actual courses you can take in college. It used to be, chemistry and, math and, history and all that. That's not important anymore. It's this crap. 49, also University of Pennsylvania, American Jesus.
Are you reading that right? Are you sure it's not American Jesus? We're talking about illegal entries?
That is very possible. We'll go to 48, St. John's University, Inequality, Race, Class, and Gender.
Inequality, race, class, and gender.
You're going to start seeing a theme with these. Number 47, Providence College, Globalization and Social Justice.
When I was going for my bachelor's degree, it was criminal justice. We had things like how to properly use your billy club without leaving marks 101. And you're talking. Anyway, continue. I'm sorry.
You mean you had useful stuff?
Yes.
All right. Number 46, The Breast, Image, Myth, and Legend.
Sign me up.
I was going to say that one I might be able to get on board with. Number 45, DePaul University, Sexual Justice, Lesbians, Gays, and the Law. Number 44, Crichton University. This is something we talked about before. Global Citizenship.
Yes, I remember that conversation.
Butler University, number 43, The Problem with God.
We'll take it up with God.
Davidson College, Feminization of Poverty.
Feminization of poverty?
Yes. I couldn't even tell you what they do in half of these classes. Number 41, Claremont McKenna College, Inequality, Politics, and Public Policy, Class, Race, and Gender. Are you starting to see a theme with the whole class, race, and gender thing?
Oh, yeah. Social Justice Warrior 101 to 503.
Pomona College, not too far from me, Queering Childhood.
Did you say queering?
Queering Childhood.
Queering childhood.
I'm guessing either how to spot or how to raise a child the queer way. We got another good one from Pomona College. Black Women Feminism and Social Change.
Black Women Feminism and Social Change.
Yes.
Okay.
Carleton College, number 38. Black Radical Political Thought.
Black Radical Political Thought. Taught by Louis Farrakhan.
Yeah. How to get into the Black Panthers. Wellesley College, number 37, Modern Families and Social Inequalities. I'm going to start going just a little faster because they're all about the same. But if any of them catch your ear, just let me know.
I will.
Wellesley College again, Rainbow Republic, American Queer Culture from Walt Whitman to Lady Gaga.
Is that Wellesley College you're saying?
All right, Wellesley, yeah. What did I call it? Wesley?
Wellesley.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Wellesley College. Swarthmore. Am I saying that right? Swarthmore. No, Swarthmore College. Sorry about that. Queering the Bible.
Oh, my gosh.
Another one, 34 at Swarthmore College. Queering God, Feminist and Queer Theology.
Yeah, they're just making up their own. Move on.
Number 33 at same college. Race, Gender, Class, and Environment.
Race, gender, class, and what the hell? Let's throw in environment.
Of course. 32 I can't even say.
Amarillo by morning.
No, Amherst College, sorry. From Birth to Death, LGBTQ Life Trajectories. Amherst College again, Contemporary Debates, Gender and Right-Wing Populism. Number 30, Williams College, Global Warming and Environmental Change. See, that almost sounds normal, even though it's still crazy.
After all this other crap you've read, yeah, that's absolutely normal. That's mainstream.
29, Williams College, Understanding Social Class. 28, Williams College, Racial Capitalism.
I'd love to sit in. I don't want to pay for that. I would like to, what do you call that when you sit in but you're not getting credit for it?
I can't think of the name, but I know what you're talking about.
All right. I'd like to do that.
This is University of Wisconsin, number 27, African Studies, Global Hip Hop and Social Justice.
not just national. We're talking global hip hop here.
Yes, global hip hop. So you can get that,
Awesome.
Romanian rapper in there.
Yeah.
26, University of Wisconsin, queering sexuality education. Another one from Wisconsin, transgender in historical perspective. I guess they talk
Yes,
about...
historically it's been wrong. It's always been wrong. It will always be wrong. I don't care what... Never mind. Go ahead.
I figured they were talking about when Abe Lincoln used to prance around in dresses.
Or, what's her name? FDR's wife. Anyway, it's probably a man.
Purdue University at number 24, gender and diversity in management. Because you got to have gender and diversity in management.
I thought that was already settled law.
Well, maybe that's what they're teaching, the law. I don't know. Penn State. Oh, you'll really like this one. The Life and Thought of Malcolm X.
Have you ever read about Malcolm X? I mean, he started kind of making sense before they popped him.
That's why they popped him.
Yep.
Ohio State, Breaking the Law, an Introduction to Gender Justice.
Oh.
Michigan State, Gender Justice and Environmental Change, Methods and Applications. University of Michigan, number 20, Eco-Queer Feminist, Art Practices. University of Maryland, Feminist reconceptualizing... can't even say the word. I need to go back to college. Conceptualization of knowledge. There we go. Number 18, Indiana University, Looking Like a Feminist, Visual Culture and Critical. I don't know what that means. Number 17, University of Illinois, Interrogating Masculinities. I guess that's for all that toxic masculinity out there. University of Iowa. Iowa's the Buckeye State, right?
Right.
You would think that, some big old boys got a piece of corn sticking out of their mouth. Nope. This would be Working for Social Justice.
Everybody's working for...
Now, of course, I got another one, number 15 from Iowa. This is a class you have to take before working for social justice. Introduction to Social Justice. University of Minnesota, Multicultural Gender Fair Curriculum. University of Minnesota, Marx Today.
Marx?
M-A-R-X, so yes,
yep.
Karl Marx. University of Minnesota, Immigration to the United States, Beyond the Walls.
Beyond the walls.
Beyond the walls
that we can't get built.
I was going to say that we don't have yet. Where are we at? Oh, okay. University of Minnesota, number 11, Inequality and the American Dream. Middlebury College in, this is number 10, Economics of Discrimination.
The economics of discrimination.
Middlebury College again, Beyond Intersectionality, Developing Anti-Racist and Anti-Capitalist Feminism.
This is going to, look, children, all the children listening to us, take these classes. Well, it's not going to make you a dime, but you'll be able to better understand the retards living among you.
Yes, you'll be in debt and you won't know anything, but you'll be an SJW. And this is really a public service to people that are thinking about sending their kids to college. This is what you're sending them to. Just remember that.
Send them to 2-year tech schools.
Probably a better idea. Number 8, University of Missouri, Promoting Social Justice, Diversity, and Inclusion. University of Kentucky. Number 7, Inequalities in Society. Number 6, University of Florida, Great Political Thinkers. Ready for this? Machiavelli and Marx.
Deep thinkers.
Yes. University of Florida, number 5, Ecofeminism.
Again, they're mixing eco and anything.
And here you go, my friend, number 4, University of Alabama.
I'm not surprised.
Oppression and Social Justice.
Yep. A little background information on U.S. University of Alabama. At the beginning of the last century, the communists were already working to, infiltrate America, try to destroy us. And they already had the Ivy League schools up there. They were all turning commie. But a lot of people couldn't afford to send their kids to Ivy League schools. But the University of Alabama had a very reputable law school, and it was cheaper. So guess what? The commies ain't going to let no lawyer get away without becoming a commie. No. So they infiltrated the University of Alabama, and that's why it's commie.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm pretty sure they've infiltrated all of them with this list. All right. Yale University, Progressivism and Theory and Practice of Progressivism. Number 2, Princeton University, Marx in the 21st Century. And number 1 at Harvard University, Who is a Fascist? Cultural and Politics on the Radical Right.
That sounds like a game show. Who's a fascist?
Well, you know what? We're going to have to play that game on the next show.
Yes. Well, I'd like to point out a couple of things.
All right.
On your list, you did not hear University of Auburn. And you also didn't hear University of Southern Mississippi or University of Mississippi. So everybody make fun of Alabama and Mississippi, whatever. It seems like we are saner than the rest of the country. You're welcome.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh, we are truly doomed. There is no doubt. This is what they're teaching. You can't even say teaching. They're not teaching the kids anything.
No, they're brainwashing, indoctrinating.
Exactly. So this is why we're doomed, between these kids being pumped out of these schools, the southern border being open. They're illegally immigrating people from other parts of the world who have no idea how our country is supposed to be run, but they do understand gimme, gimme, gimme.
And they understand my country sucked, but I want to come over there and make it exactly like mine.
Yes. So do you have anything else to add? Because now I think I'm going to go drink myself to death.
That's it.
I can't do that. As a matter of fact, no booze, and the dot shop's closed.
All right, well.
That was racist.
Relax in your nice easy chair with an Oreo or something.
I think I'll do that.
Oh, that's
and
probably
a glass
racist
of lemonade, and I realize that we're doomed, and we've got to do something. By the way, before we part ways with everybody tonight, you're going on a cruise. When? Saturday?
I am. I'm leaving Saturday.
Okay, so you're not going to come back until?
Saturday.
It's going to be an entire week.
Yep.
I would not be able to stand being on a cruise liner for a week.
Sort of a give and take. I'm not at work, so that's a good thing.
Yeah. Well, if you can do it without going crazy, more power to you. But just let everybody know we're going to be off the internet because, hell, I can't do it by myself because I haven't figured out how to do it. If anybody wants to train me on how to do a YouTube and put it on automatic, great. If not, sorry. But we'll probably do another one Wednesday or Thursday. So anyway, y'all have a good night. Realize that we're doomed.
So drink
what
up.
Do we do, Sasquatch? There we go. Good night.
Love, exciting and new. Come aboard. We're expecting you and love. Life's sweetest reward. Let it flow. It floats back to you.